the evil that men do, live with them, not after them, live with them. The evil that Maurice Kamto did, his selfishness, is now living with him. Maurice Kamto, it came up around 2017, and then there was an election in 2018, presidential election, municipal election, and parliamentary election. And then Maurice Kamto was having a lot of population. People supported him in Cameroon. And then his militants opted to run for municipal election and parliamentary election. Maurice Kamto told them that they should not go in for until the electoral code will be changed. If electoral code is not changed, they are not going to run for any election. And then the people obey him and stay. And when presidential election came, Maurice Kamto showed up that he will run. Without changing that electoral code, he went for the 2018 presidential election without sending a corrupt electoral code that he refused his militant not to go in for parliamentarian as parliamentarian or a mayor for. That is selfishness. And after that, he hold on to the electoral code must be changed. The Anglophone crisis must be solved before they will go in for any election. And then the senatorial election came. That was 2023. He still refused that none of his militants should go in for. And he's created a lot of problems within for his own selfish interest. So I was hoping that he would not even have any intention to go for the 2025 presidential election because of this. He now is claiming that he has to go for and run as a presidential candidate with the same corrupt electoral code, with the Anglophone crisis still going on. This is selfishness. And then the evil in his heart, the selfishness in his heart is living with him because he will not be able to go and run for the 2025 presidential election. If this is your first time joining TFA Talking Point, do us a favor, subscribe to our channel, follow us on all our social media platforms. TFA Talking Point is a platform purposely with the end of proposing lasting solutions to societal problems, using Cameroon as a case study, because all the problems we are having in the world today, they are all found in Cameroon. So if we solve the problem in Cameroon, we automatically will solve the problem all over the world. So, coming back to Maurice Kamto. Maurice Kamto will not, I am saying clear that he would not have the opportunity to run for to stand as a candidate for 2025 presidential election. I heard his Secretary General is saying that they have an option that they can run as an independent candidate. Why would he not be able to? Because the government, through the National Assembly, has extended the mandate of the parliamentarians and the municipal councillor or mayors. They have extended their mandate. So there will be, the presidential election will take place before the parliamentary election. And then according to the constitution, before a political party will run for any presidential election, the political party must have member with at the National Assembly or a regional council or a regional council or a municipal council. So Maurice Kamto is not having. So the only option left for them is to run as an independent candidate. And the condition for you to run as an independent candidate is Maurice Kamto cannot fulfill it, because he needs 30 signatures from each region. That would make total of 300 signatures, people who will sign that we wish that he should run as an independent candidate. And who are those to sign? It's not that you will look for any careless person and just come and sign. Because Maurice Kamto is having people all over Cameroon, all the 10 regions, he's having people. But the people who can sign, that the government will approve that, yes, this person is qualified, are members of parliament. He is not having anyone. Trace chambers. How many trade chambers are in Cameroon? That there were. We don't have many. Even they are all CPDM militants who are leading those trade chambers. And then there's a regional councillor, Maurice Kamto. His party is not having a regional councillor because there he refused that his people should not go in for. So he's not having a regional councillors or municipal councillor. His party is not having because he asked them not to go in for. Or first-class chiefs. All these first-class chiefs in Cameroon, CPDM took them all, and the government is giving them salary, so they are civil servants in Cameroon under the government, so they can never in any way sign. So automatically Maurice Kamto is out of the 2025 presidential election because of selfishness and wickedness, because of a poor mentality. I told you people that from my observation after the 2018 presidential election, I make a video that I say Maurice Kamto is a politician and not a leader. He cannot take Cameroon anywhere because he does not have any vision. He does not, throughout all this period that he has been parading from one place to another, I am president-elect. He has never presented a vision to the people of Cameroon. If Maurice Kamto take power today, he will be fighting President Paul Biya. He would be struggling to expose President Paul Biya for that term of office until it will finish, and Cameroon would remain where it is because he does not have a vision. The only thing Maurice Kamto is for is to fight President Paul Biya, the CPDM, not to fight to liberate the people of Cameroon. So he is not a leader. So that is what I keep on holding, that Cameroonians should hold on now and start selecting who will take over, because we are praying every day that we should break the CPDM, break that yoke upon Cameroonians, that CPDM. But there is nobody. There is nobody. And the only hope that we can have is if there is possibility that we can present a genuine person that will meet these first-class chiefs, municipal councillor, and present something genuine to them. The first-class chief, they can sign for that person if they see something concrete as a concrete solution. So Maurice Kamto has been trapped. This is the very attitude he demonstrated before the Ambazonia when he was traveling all around the world as president-elect. The Ambazonia said they want to meet with him. He said he would not meet them as Ambazonia. So if he takes over power today, the Anglophone crisis will keep on going because he will not negotiate with the Ambazonia. And there is no way you can solve that problem without sitting on the table with the Ambazonia holding their flag and holding all whatsoever belongs to them. There is no way. If we talk about inclusive dialogue, it means that all these things must be on the table. When you will convince them now and say, okay, and they are convinced that we will form one Cameroon, then they will put away their flag, they will put away all their symbols. But if you have not convinced them and you are imposing on them that you cannot meet them because you don't know them, then you are not different from President Paul Biya. So Maurice Kamto is out. Start thinking of if any movement he is making or his party is making now, they are causing confusion. And there is no way he can call anybody out because people are already disappointed in him. He has failed. Yeah, he is a failure and he has failed before starting. And all what the government of Cameroon is doing now is constitutionally, and there is no way they can fight the government because it is constitutionally. They have the right to extend the mandate of parliamentarians and the Senate. And anybody, they have the power. And the government said they don't have money to run 4 elections in a year. So they shift this one to 2026. And presidential election will go on. Well, I need to take that power. I need to be there because the whole issue is about vision. It's not about your level of education. It's not about your popularity. It is not about your financial status. It is all about vision. The only person who can liberate Cameroon from where Cameroon is now is somebody with a vision. A concrete vision that before the person taking over power, you will distribute your vision in a pamphlet form, in a book form, to all Cameroonians, that they will hold it and be judging you with it as a report card. When you have done this thing, they will take a blue. The one you have not done, they make red. And at every year, they will call your attention. This thing you told us, where is it? How far with it? But anybody that is giving you verbal confusion cannot do anything. That is the problem we are having in Cameroon. So Maurice Kamto, cancel Maurice Kamto from the list of people who will run for presidential election come 2025.